The book wants to say something. It's about a 20-year-old, a 40-year-old, and a 60-year-old 16th century women who are locked in a church, and in the morning they're going to be tried for witchcraft. And it's about them getting each other through the night. So the idea of the Sisterhood is about them supporting each other and looking after each other and trying to work out, like, if you know you're going to die or get tortured tomorrow, like, how do you, I don't know, like, muster yourselves? How do you rally yourselves? How do you, like, be your best self in that situation? And they are all strangers at the start of the night, and by the end of the night they utterly love each other, and they get drunk on the communal wine. And the 60-year-old is really cool. Her name's Marjorie, and she's by far the coolest character. The message of the book is sisterhood. And when I was younger, I didn't like women. I grew up in Essex, and I hung out with all the boys. I was all about being like the best at everything that the boys tried to do. I climbed the trees the highest. I did all the stuff that tried to make me like prove myself as a man. And then I moved to Brighton, and Brighton attracts women who felt the same as me. So Brighton is full of tomboys, and it was a real eye-opener, and it made me realise that there are actually really loads of cool women in the world as well. So I wrote a book called The Girl Who'll Rule the World when I was 27, which is when your Saturn returns to your birth chart. So this is like capturing a year in the life of a 27-year-old woman in Brighton. And it's not autobiographical, there's a lot of me in it, but it's called auto-fiction. So it's like, it's made up. I mean, there's me chopping up a dead body in this, and that's definitely, my mum's always asking me whether I actually did kill someone. So she still to this day thinks that maybe I did, which is a bit worrying. And then this one I wrote 7 years later, which is called Never Worn. So it's following the same character who's called Esmeralda. At 28, she thinks she's going to take over the world. But at 35, she's working in a call centre. She's doing IVF, and nothing's worked out the way she thought it was going to. So this is about, you know, the reality of life. Sisterhood came about because of an ayahuasca ceremony. And what I saw in the ayahuasca ceremony was a web around the world. And the web looked like the internet, but it was the World Wide Women's Web. And it was lighting up gold, and there was dewdrops all along it lighting up gold. And as people lit up, they then inspired the people around them to light up, and then they were lighting up gold. And basically what was happening was the divine feminine was waking up. Now that's not just manifested in women, that's manifested in everybody. And what it means is that we have been dicking around. It's the 21st century, right? We're 21, and we've been having a massive party downstairs. We've been doing whatever the fuck we want for 21 years. I mean, you think of like 1800s as like acne and like industrial revolutions, like 15th century is when we're 15, we're doing Dungeons and Dragons chasing and all that kind of stuff in the 12th century. But like we're 21 now, and we have to actually start owning what we're doing. And we've been partying and making loads of noise, and the goddess, the mother, is coming downstairs, and she's going to tell us off. And if we don't sort this out, she's going to chuck us out, and we're going to find that there's nowhere else to go. There is no other home. We're going to just suddenly be like, oh, right, okay, we actually, you know, we're responsible for our reality now. And so what that is manifesting as is all of the women, but all of the feminine aspects in everybody is kicking into gear and is saying, look, we need to do this. We need to sort everything out. It's like, quick, clear up the glasses, like put the glasses away. We need to clear up, turn the music down, all that stuff. So you imagine a mad dash at the end of a party. That's what's happening. And so we're all responsible for that. It's not about women, and it's not about being anti-male. It's just that we've been having a very geezery party with the music full blast, smashing all the shit, doing whatever the we want. Great. But now it's time to be a bit more thoughtful and a bit more the opposite direction, and a bit more responsible for where all the stuff goes, where does all the rubbish go, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's time to wake up. Yeah, you can buy Sisterhood on Amazon, and you can order it through bookshops as well. And you also, if you want to, you can connect with me through Patreon, which is Jolie Booth on Patreon, and I'm supporting people with their creativity. So if you're, I don't know, anything that you're interested in doing, then I'll kind of give you some nurturing and support, and you can be pen pals, or like you choose how you're involved with it. But there's a community of us who are all exploring creativity, and creativity is a spiritual path. So if that's something that interests you, then yeah, you can come and get involved in that. But buy it on Amazon. Thank you.